Absolutely beautiful performance there from Zwaibala. Thank you so much for that. And now we are back in our espresso kitchen this morning, and we're making Indian food throughout the show. We're starting off with something a little bit sweet, just to, raise that excitement levels as well. And we have Rishika Jethan in studio, and she's going to be making a very interesting dish. I see it as a donut, but Rishika, what is it called?
It's Gulab Jamun. It's an Indian
donut. Gulab Jamun.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I'm very interested to taste this Gulab Jamun. Take us through the ingredients that we need first before we make it.
Basically, we need condensed milk,
all right,
cardamom, nutmeg, semolina, clarified butter,
yes,
known as ghee, and your baking powder, your flour, and coconut for garnishing.
Wonderful stuff. Well,
beautiful.
Here we go. It looks quite interesting. Yes.
And it is more like a dessert. Your condensed milk go in. Then, of course, you put in your
an entire
nutmeg,
container of condensed milk.
Your
this
nutmeg
is my kind of dessert.
And lovely. Cardamom has given the strongest flavor, so your cardamom goes in. I love cardamom. I can put it all in.
In everything.
Everything. And then your semolina, yes, your semolina goes in. Semolina actually holds the ingredients together.
Okay.
And then you have your clarified butter, your butter ghee. And you just pop it all in. Just
this
like that.
Looks quite decadent, doesn't it?
It's absolutely, it's a good dessert, and you just give it a stir before you put the rest of the ingredients in. Give it a stir, so it whirls around like that. And then you drop in your baking powder.
Okay.
Because the baking powder give it a bit of a rise. And then you have your flour.
There we go, and stir that, your saska flour in there as well.
Stir it. And of course the outcome is beautiful. This is what we get.
Okay, so once you've stirred all of that up, this is the kind of dough that you get. Okay.
Bring it to a point, you grab it, make sure that your hands are not very dry, it's a bit moist, so that it doesn't stick to it. So see, it doesn't stick. And then you shape it into fingers like this.
Wow. So it's very small as well, because what I wanted to ask you is, how does this differ from the regular donuts that we eat?
It does differ because it's a bit spicy.
Yeah.
We have our cardamom and we have our nutmeg in it, and it's done with clarified butter as well, so it is spicy. But before we do all of that, we pop it into the oil, and while that is happening, in here we have some water.
Okay.
And of course, your Selati sugar goes in to make the syrup.
We're making the syrup now.
Yes,
okay. Do you want me to stir for you?
And of course, and then your nutmeg, and you bring it to a boil, and the outcome of the syrup.
This.
You can use this. And then you bring it to a boil, and it becomes a nice runny syrup.
Lovely.
So while this is frying in the pot.
And we just wait until it's a nice, brown color, light brown color?
Yes, you wait until it's a light brown color. And while the syrup thickens. The syrup takes about, say, 20 minutes to thicken as well. So it's not, in fact, it's a very quick process. And the outcome of it is this.
Do you wait for it to cool down first before you pop it into the syrup?
It's better when you pop it in hot because it absorbs the syrup. And so you pop it into the syrup, just like that, and give it a little bit of a stir.
This is a sweet situation here.
And you dunk it into the coconut. You will mostly use your fingers to do it.
Now, once I tried to make donuts. I really did. I tried my best, and it came out rock hard. I don't know what happened. But
it's because perhaps you didn't put some baking powder in it.
It's possible. It came out like brown bread with syrup on. Okay.
You've got to have baking powder. And the outcome is this.
It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. Before I jump into taste, though, let's share the keyword. If you would like this recipe for Gulab Jamun, okay, which is a very special kind of Indian donut. All you have to do is SMS the word Selati to 33728, and we'll send you your pick and pay shopping list and the link to the recipe. But you will also automatically be entered into our competition. We're giving away 5 Selati sugar hampers this morning with a whole lot of different sugar products in there and an apron, so you could walk away with that just by SMSing the word Selati to 33728. Rishika did make us a delicious recipe this morning. Can I taste it?
Of course, go ahead.
What were you telling me during the break, though? You said one can only really eat one of these, hey?
Yes, because it is absolutely rich, very yummy. It's good as a dessert. You can serve it with ice cream also.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh my God. I'm going to get coconut all over my lips. But while I do this, let's go to an ad break. We've got your Express news, sport, weather and traffic coming up after the break. Thank you.
The sweetness lingers longer with Selati and Espresso.